Hi.
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 My name's Michael Marino, and I'm a second-year Opera NUOVA student. I'll be performing the role of Romeo this year, and I just graduated from the University of Western Ontario, where I finished my master's. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this opportunity to take on such a large role at a young age, to kind of find out what that's all about. It should be, an experience, and it's going to be great because I met Rosanna last summer, and so we get to do it together, which is cool.
My name is Rosanna Murphy, and I'll be playing Juliette in Romeo and Juliet. And I am just so excited to do this character. This is my first full operatic role. I've done a lot of scene experience and a lot of musical theater, but this is my first operatic role, and I'm so happy to share it with such lovely people.
Hi, my name is Jacques Arsenault. I'm currently doing my master's at the University of Alberta, and I'll be singing Frère Laurent. I guess kind of like one of the father figures of the opera. I kind of oversee their love, and unfortunately I kind of also oversee their demise at the end, but with good intentions, with only the best intentions. Yeah. And for me, actually, this is my first time at Opera NUOVA and the Vocal Arts Festival. So I'm kind of nervous because I'm not really sure what to expect. We're just kind of thrown in and keep your head above water, but it's really exciting, and just meeting everyone, there's a lot of support, and you can see the energy's really high, and like we were talking about earlier, everyone's in it together, right? So it's a really nice environment.
We just arrived here pretty much today, and tomorrow is our first sing through, so we're all kind of in it together and trying to give each other as much support as possible, and just trying to tell ourselves that we're all in the same boat. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, everything at Opera NUOVA is about overcoming challenges.
Yes.
And that's definitely one of them.
Yeah, embracing change as well.
Yeah.
I'm playing the role of Juliette, and I'm so excited to play this woman, this girl, because I feel like as soon as I opened the score, I really did relate to her. We have a lot in common. We're spontaneous, and we love excitement, and when we want something, we really go for it. So I'm really excited to just dive into this. And also, she's a romantic, and I'm a romantic, so I'm just excited to fall in love on stage.
With me, yeah.
With you.
Yeah, like I've always everyone knows the story of Romeo and Juliet, but not everyone's heard it like this before. It's like a really incredible color that Gounod brings to the whole story. The ending's a little bit different, but it's all in all, it's the same. It's going to be a challenge. The journey that the character goes on throughout the opera is dramatic. The role itself is quite substantial, so to just get it done, successfully, which isn't my goal, I want to do better than that, but to just get it done will be an accomplishment in itself. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to, trying to recreate, kind of reinvent the wheel and do Romeo and Juliet all over again, the story that everyone knows and loves, but this time told in a different way, and it should be a lot of fun. The coolest part, I think, is the journey that all the characters go on, where you start off as a really naive, like young love kind of thing, and then as we progress through the story, the characters become more intense, the drama, increases significantly. In the end, even Juliet's character, for example, becomes just that much more dramatic, even the way she has to sing. So to have that long arc of progression and to do it well will be a cool challenge to overcome.
We have to grow up in this opera, I think.
Fast.
Yeah, real fast.
And the music too is just so gorgeous. And I've done a few operas, but never anything like this lush as well. So it feels really like a really big privilege to be able to sing, such long, beautiful lines. Frère Laurent, the role that I'm playing, is a role that I really like and admire. And to me, it's also one of the saddest roles, because he has such good, pure intentions, but which end up being kind of misguided in the end. So I was really excited to get to play this part. It's also a bit challenging because most of the roles I've played to this point have been, kind of like buffo, all over the place roles, and all of a sudden now I'm a monk, which will be a big adjustment, but trying to look at it, it's a really big opportunity as well to grow, which I think is one of the biggest advantages of coming to a program like this. Well, one thing that's really interesting about this opera that the audience may not notice is that there's really an evolution from, it's almost a comedy at the beginning. I mean, we think of Romeo and Juliet as this great tragedy, which it is, but it's only really halfway through the opera that it makes that transition. And it really has a big impact on the music and on the way the characters sing as well, especially Romeo and Juliet.
Juliet in Act 1 and Act 2 is a much lighter sing, and throughout the opera, Juliet basically has to become a woman, vocally and character-wise, because she goes through huge life-changing events. And so listen when you're in the audience for a lighter color at the beginning and a much richer, heavier texture towards the end of the opera.